General Hospital GH. Spoilers reveal that Rick Hurst, is in a tight spot now that he knows something's up with Heather Weber's Allie Mills lab results. The outside lab report didn't match up with the one for GH, so Rick is on the verge of figuring out that someone tampered with things to keep Heather locked up. In reality, Heather's cobalt levels were much lower after her surgery. That proves the faulty hip was the problem and bolsters her case about the cobalt poisoning causing her fatal criminal behavior. Of course, it didn't look that way in the GH lab results, which were obviously tampered with to ensure Heather wouldn't land on the path to freedom. Did Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, take matters into her own hands and adjust those results? Rick wants to pursue this very lucrative case, and based on his recent conversation with Heather, it seems like she was tugging at his heartstrings a bit too. If the test is run again and proves Heather's case should move forward, there'll be questions about the previous results and why they were wrong. However, Rick assured Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, that he was looking out for his family. As Rick defended his desire to take Heather's case, he suggested that he had Curtis, Portia, and Trina Robinson's, Tabiana Ali, best interests at heart. Curtis is important to TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, and Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaginos, so Rick wants to look out for him and those closest to him. What will that mean now that the lab results tampering and Portia's possible actions are coming to light? Portia could lose her job and medical license over something like this, so Rick will have to keep that in mind. Could Rick ultimately find a scapegoat to pin this on so that Portia stays in the clear? Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, recently made a big push to get a lab tech position and return to work at GH. Considering Brad's history of doing stuff like this and his grudge against Heather over what she did to Britt Westburn, Kelly Thiebaud, he's the ideal fall guy. Naturally, it's also possible that Brad is actually guilty if the show wants to throw in another twist. Even so, Portia is the one who's been obsessing over Heather's lab results and potential freedom nonstop, so she's perhaps a more likely contender. Will Brad get the blame when this whole situation blows up? Will Portia let Brad take the fall to keep her own career intact, at least for now? General Hospital spoilers say some curveballs are still to come, so we'll bring you more predictions on Rick's moves and updates on any big news that's brewing.